Capricorn, welcome to your next 72. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. If you are another zodiac sign and you have Capricorn in your placements, this reading is for you. Just FYI, we do have a SGL podcast. There you will find your individual zodiac sign messages as well as your collective. You can click the SGL podcast handle in the About Me section. You can find the handle there, but you can click one of the links in the description box and it will take you to the SGL podcast. But just understand if you click one of the links, it's going to take you to that specific session. Okay. There has been some readings that have been released, Capricorn, on the SGL podcast. You're not obligated, but definitely check it out and make sure you follow as well. If you are new to the SGL Spiritual Guiding Light YouTube channel, welcome. As you can see, this is still a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. All right, Capricorn, I don't have a direct message for you, but we'll see what messages come out, okay? All right. I've been guided to start off with words of advice. Okay. What messages do you have for my Capricorn, my earth sign? What messages do you have for my Capricorn, my earth sign? Courage is in reverse and denial is in reverse. Okay. So this is giving me Fool's energy. Let me read you the Fool. All right. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I'm hearing like scared to take a leap of faith. The Fool is the first card in the deck. The Fool's journey begins the tarot and suggests a new cycle in your life. His bag reflects your personal experience, while his dog reminds you of companionship to be counted upon. Time to break free and to begin again. That's crazy. The adventure begins. Self-expression, outliner, innocence, decent optimism, a clean slate, fresh start. Okay, so someone's in Capricorn in the next 72. There is a blockage. There is a setback. It feels more so weight, okay, with this denial and courage in reverse, okay? If I only had a heart type of energy, okay? So it feels like there's more outside influence, okay? Capricorn, in the next 72, you need to get out of outside influence and make your decisions. Yours. Okay. It could be so simple. And what I'm seeing is, let's say we're in a clothing store and you pick up an item and you like the item and you ask me, SGL, what do you think about this? Don't do that moving forward in the next 72. What attracts you is what attracts you. What your decisions are is your decisions. So basically, in the next 72, Capricorn, you are being asked to remove outside influence and be independent. Okay. Um, Also, for some of you Capricorns in the collective, you're in denial. Okay. Um, and pertaining to some type of action. Okay. And it's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like it's no different from applying for a position that could be overqualified and you take that leap of faith and you say, because if you're aware, if you've had multiple positions or You're an experienced individual to where you know that if you get hired onto a new company, you have to learn their system. So meaning you're being trained. So it's kind of like get out of the doubt, get out of a negative mindset. Okay. So with denial, it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay. So this lets me know in the next 72 Capricorn, you are aware of your blockages. Okay. Your awareness is on point. So when it comes down to the channel message of you, Capricorn, removing yourself from outside influences, and this could be something that in the next 72 that you become aware of. You don't see it now until you hit that moment when your back's against the wall and you're like, SGL, okay, I see what she's saying now. So, hey, so the stubbornness, I don't care about. I don't care about that at all, period. The enlightenment that I see here, let's talk about this courage. It says, I find the inner strength to face my fear with confidence. Again, outside influences. So once you identify what the outside influence is, for some of you, you're going to become aware of what the outside influence is. And I'm just going to keep it real with you because I love you. I don't know you, but that's my job. My job is to love. Okay, that is a gift that I would never, ever, ever ask God to remove from me. So when you get that awareness, definitely come back, share your experience so that you can be a spiritual guiding light because your experience is going to change someone else's life. Okay. I may not be explaining it the way that it just, I don't know. It's something about some type of alignment. Okay. But moving forward, just one moment. I'm trying to do something here. And give me overall message here. Humor. Yeah. Mm. We're going to talk about this humor once I get to what I need to get to. Just one moment. Okay. Give me a moment, Capricorn. Okay. Here we go. All right, that's that. Capricorn, you can't be worried about the humor of how people think about you or how they laugh about you when it comes to being a black sheep. But what I really see about this, instead of entertaining the low vibrational energy, whatever this is of you stepping up into your zone, your own energy, and not the influence of anyone else, people, places, or things, when it comes to manipulation, it's kind of like, let's just say 30 days from now, we have a conversation, and what this experience is, you're going to laugh about it. Okay. But when it comes to present, whoever's laughing at you now, they'll be crying later. And what I want you to understand is those who cry later, do not feed into it. Release them and let divine deal with it. Okay. Just how you had to allow divine to deal with you. Okay. Moving forward. Moving forward. Just one moment. I'm almost done with what I'm doing. Anywho, anyhow, based on the fact, let's go ahead and keep going. What's going on behind the scenes for my Capricorn in the next 72? What is going on behind the scenes for my Capricorn, my earth sign? In the next 72. battle is not yours, my love, until you really realize that. And release needing to be in control. What you cannot control, you're going to be in denial, Capricorn. Okay. I'm hearing that if I only had a heart, with courage that came in reverse in your words of advice. Don't allow anyone to impress you as if your essence, you have an essence. And I need you to, in the next 72, not just in the next 72, Capricorn, I need you to elevate your essence. All right. Ask divine to give you divine order. Okay. And ask divine to protect that order as well. Okay. Look at that. 9 of Wands. This too shall pass, just like I said. You're not the only one, and you're not the only one, Capricorn, experiencing this. Okay. You are a part of the collective. Do understand that. You have a lot of zodiac signs who are in your energy. In you. We have split coming in reverse. Okay. Someone is refusing to depart when we come to episodes. So definitely it's not something that is private, and this is supposed to be behind the scenes. Goodness gracious. Give me something. What else? What else? The situation is an episode. Whatever has occurred, confidant, I trust you. Wow. Capricorn, in the next 72, you're having a difficult time with trusting someone. For others of you, Capricorn, the outcome is you trusting someone. In spite of the situation of what occurred, you're refusing to walk away from someone. Others of you, if it doesn't have to deal with a person, if it's just life in general in the next 72, you're living in honesty, in truth, and trust, and you're not left unnoticed, my love. Okay. Give me some IM messages for Capricorn, please. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. It's 6:43 in the morning, so. What IM messages do you have for my Capricorn? Keep in mind, Capricorn, you can use these affirmations. Okay. Capricorn, you have the challenge is you falling in love with yourself and making yourself a priority in God's hands. Confirmation. I was just telling you with the previous reads, with your words of advice and behind the scenes messages and the voice of heart. If you only had a heart. Listen, the situation is that God will persevere. Okay. The challenges, like I said, you're not unnoticed. And I don't feel like you are fearing in the next 72. I feel like this is some type of a manipulation that is an influence, my love. Okay. Your desires are not your desires. And that's going to be your realization. Because the influence that is on you, it's the influence of that desire, not yours. And when you tap into taking control of you as a body, mind, body, and soul, oh my goodness, you have faithfulness here. Your prayers has not been unheard, Capricorn. Divine is asking you to, it feels like divine is begging you to allow your troubles or a situation or circumstance, and you give it to divine and let divine fight your battle. But it feels like Capricorn in the next 72, you're wanting to be in control. And just as a side note, as a pre-warning, it's like stop devouring yourself to feed those who are takers, who use you for their benefit. It's giving me more so like someone who has been hypnotized in some type of way, and they finally wake up from being hypnotized, and it's kind of like, where do I start? I don't know how. It's like, I'm seeing the vision of someone getting out of jail, and this is society, a new society, right? And they really don't know how to begin. And with courage in reverse, okay, with denial, with courage in reverse, it's kind of like they've already implemented mind, body, and soul that they're not going to get a job, that it's just all the negative thinking, and they manifest that, right? Because they put so much energy into it with the denial that, yes, you can. You can move forward if you choose to. Your heart is a vibration, okay? Your loyalty with your commitment with divine, whatever you call divine, that's on you. This is not a bias community here, okay? For some of you, I do have some atheists here. So when it comes down to energy, okay, you got to raise it back up, because you can't allow the manipulation of your perspective, okay? People, places, or things. But when you remove yourself from that manipulation, then you have control of that perspective. All right. What am I trying to say? What is SGL trying to say? What am I trying? What is the message, divine? What is the message? What is the message for Capricorn here? I have some Capricorns here that you refuse to change. Your heart is crying out due to your situation or your position in life. But behind the scenes, you're loyal to divine. You love yourself, but it doesn't show. What is the advice for this spread? And then we'll get your overall I am message. Capricorn, I'm really not resonating with it. The Emperor. The Emperor is a father figure. It's a heavy masculine energy, a masculine energy that's very logic, and it's so logic that there's no emotion. Okay. And the next 72, fighting for respect is not your duty. Okay. You need to focus. And you know what you need to focus on, Capricorn. Okay. I don't know if you've convinced yourself that you're disciplined. I'm hearing disciple when I said disciplined. And I feel like that's the outside influence. You're scared to break away from the outside influence. But moving forward, when it comes to a father figure, what you're not noticing, I'm talking, and there's no gender role here. When it comes to a father figure, my Capricorns in the next 72, you're going to realize that you are your father. And I'm not talking about DNA. I'm talking about the ways. And you're being asked to break away from those ways because they're not beneficial. Some of you have control issues as well. Overall, I am message for Capricorn. Thank you. Self-love. Your affirmation, Capricorn. It says, I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the request of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. Speak that into existence, my love. All right. What other messages do you have for my Capricorn in the next 72? Someone's trying to block you from building with someone, or someone's trying to block you from coming into contact with someone. Someone's trying to block an opportunity as well. Just a FYI, Capricorn, understand that this is your reading, but we do have other zodiac signs who have you highly in their placements. So just keep that in mind too. What other messages do you have for my Capricorn? We have love. Observe. Could be a challenge to recognize that. We have love, study, recognition, challenge, and observe. Capricorn, the next 72, you're paying attention to all the wrong things. Temporarily things. Like temporarily fixes. And like a certain type of high. Okay? When it comes to being an opportunist, it's going to be very, very visible. Capricorn, you may feel like people are against you on the next 72 moving forward. And with this observe, it just really feels like your interpersonal skills is like crumbling in some type of way. Capricorn, you know what love is. And if you don't know what love is, love can conquer everything, even in a dark place. You're wanting some type of recognition. And that's the challenge. You're wanting to be seen for something. You want credibility for something. But what you're not seeing with the observe here, you're loving all the wrong things. People, places, or things. Tell me about this recognition, please. The Ten of Wands. For some of you Capricorns, it's a burden. It's a completion. For others of you Capricorns in the collective, a burden is ending. I don't know what you're going through, Capricorn, but it's something that you cannot bear alone. It's something that's hidden, and it's no longer going to be hidden. Whew. Okay, and tell me about this love. Three of Cups. Living in the moment instead of long term. For others of you Capricorns, you're not understanding why everyone else is able to live in the moment and you're not being a part of it in the next 72. It's going to give you a whole different perspective of how you're going to operate in your next moves. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly. Confirmation. I know I wasn't tripping because I'm channeling. You're juggling the new version that you're trying to resurrect versus the influence of others. You're being asked to not play the victim in the next 72, Capricorn. Tell me about this challenge. Twin flame energy. So there is a lesson that's going to be learned. Or for the most part, if it's not learned in the next 72, there's a lesson that you are going to become aware of, Capricorn. And it's not hidden. It's very visible. You may deny it, but for the most part, it can be silently, because courage is in reverse and denial is upright. A silent denial of a truth that's being revealed in the next 72. What healing message does Capricorn need? Because, goodness gracious, what healing message? What is it? Get to the root. What is the root of this? I have to keep shuffling because what is the root with Capricorn? What is the root? We have the threader and the lover in reverse. You are not happy. It's a thin line between love and hate. The maiden. Oh my. Oh my. Capricorn. With the threader coming in reverse. Okay. It's like whatever in the past that was swept under the rug is coming to the surface and you can't control it. And you have to be brave to persevere. Gossip, rumors, whatever, to birth anew. It's up in the air. It's kind of like, do I settle or do I persevere? For you, not for no one else, but for you. It's like I'm talking to a Capricorn where you're fighting for a type of attraction. But this type of attraction is it's you need to heal from the past, because in the past it's more so of you being the ugly duckling. And it's kind of, how do I say this? Because I'm seeing a masculine energy. It's kind of like they say, I'll just say this. They say statistically, boys recognize their flaws at a young age and they accept them, and it's over and done with, compared to girls. It takes longer to heal those imperfections. And it's kind of like, I'm talking to a Capricorn where it's kind of like those who saw me as an ugly duckling in the past. It's I'm just gonna say it's ill will. What's the side note? The vow. Wow. I'm talking to a Capricorn where you're just like, you're wanting to be in control. When divine is saying, give me your past, give it to me. And I need you to pull back and have a new perspective of life, people, places, or things. I'm talking to a Capricorn who's saying, I don't believe in commitment. I refuse to be committed. What's being swept under the rug? Someone had a pregnancy, and you are taking it out on everyone else. You're blaming people. But reality, the person who was pregnant in the past, they got an abortion. This is a healing message. They got an abortion. This is someone that you were in love with, someone you vowed to, and they betrayed you. They made a decision without you, and you've been numb ever since. This is what you don't see when it comes to the vision. There's a truth being revealed in the next 72. There is a truth. And whatever this new beginning is, I can't tap into it, Capricorn, because it's forbidden. But whatever is harnessed in your heart, you won't be able to hide it anymore. I don't know if it's ill will. I don't know if it's anger. But pregnancies is about new beginnings. And whatever was swept under the rug in the past, you're holding on to it. It's like a fuel. These are healing messages here in the next 72. Whatever you promised divine, for those of you, there's no price on that. Whatever's happening in the dark is coming to light. That's all I can say. Give me an I am message for that spread. Those healing messages. Oh, it was really, really, really dark. I remembered Capricorn. I'm just because it brings this vision where it actually happened. I was doing patrol and I was on a Pacific freeway. In this particular freeway for a week, I saw a baby owl every night for 5 days, actually 4 days. And it was a small white baby owl. And this was like back in 2021 or whatever. It was like around the pandemic, okay? And I was on patrol. And the fifth night, that same baby owl was dead on the side of the road. And that's what I was seeing with these two owls here. So whoever is watching you, Capricorn, they will no longer have insight or in some type of way. They will no longer have control of your future in some type of way. They won't be able to manipulate you, but there is some type of vow that you made to divine. And it doesn't come with a price. And I really feel like it's the courage is what is the substitute for the price. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So whatever has been swept under the rug, you have to have the courage and bravery. My love, And give me the I am message for that spread for Capricorn, please. What you don't see is courage has been with you all along. It says, I am stronger than fear and I am bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the tests of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. And then you have divine light here. Your actions will speak for themselves. All right, what are some messages for my Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with the 12 zodiac signs? What are the messages? What messages do you have for my Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with 12 zodiac signs in the collective? What is the message for my Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with the Aries? Excuse me. What is the message? Oh, it's daylight. What messages? Dealing with the Aries within the next few weeks. Change is coming dealing with Aries. Okay. Whatever Aries is going through, it's with their family, not you. And it feels like Aries does not want you to be entangled with family. What do they call that? Disputes. Aries is saying, Aries is wanting to be in control in the next 72 when it comes to dealing with their family. Okay. They know that you're concerned. They understand that you're supportive, but it has nothing to do with you. And it may make you feel some type of way, Capricorn. All right. What is the messages for my Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with the Taurus? Be assertive. In the next 72, Capricorn is very blunt, straightforward. And you may feel like Capricorn may have a third party. And a third party doesn't have to be someone, a mistress. It could be a family. It could be anybody, anything. Okay. And it just feels like Capricorn is showing you who they are. Capricorn, Taurus is showing you who they are. They're taking off their mask. Okay. And it feels like the way that they're taking off their mask, it may be a red flag. What is this red flag? What is this red flag that Taurus is showing in the next 72? The Ace of Wands. They have a sexual addiction. All right. It's just they need new booty all the time. Okay. It has nothing to do with you. This Taurus has a sexual addiction. And what you don't see is the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. This Taurus is willing to serve you and be committed to you and take care of the household. So I'm just going to tell you like it is. Taurus is a hoe. And basically, Taurus could be a gigolo or a prostitute. Escort. I don't know what you want to call it. But basically, they get paid for their services. For my Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with the Gemini. And that's kind of hard pill to swallow, is that your Taurus does things for sexual favors, but they use the money to take care of you. Oh, goodness gracious. And anywho, dealing with the Gemini does not want you to make their decisions. Gemini does not want you to be persistent, with take action in reverse, and it's up to you in reverse. Gemini does not want to be controlled by anybody, including you, Capricorn. What is the outcome? So it feels like you're fighting for Gemini. You're fighting for Gemini, and Gemini doesn't want you to fight for them. Gemini does not Guess what? With justice here, Gemini will ask for will ask for you to forgive them for being foolish. Okay, you're new to Gemini. You're that new. Okay, the way you go about things, how you're logic about things, how you're compassionate about things, how you're empathetic about things. Okay, and basically Gemini. I don't want to say fall from grace. It's just Gemini is just basically, they're on a high horse and they're about to get kicked off and bucked in their face. And they're going to come to you asking for you to heal them, take care of them, be compassionate about them. And what is the result? The Page of Wands. All you're doing is putting them back in a position to do you the same way again. That's dealing with the Gemini. But anyhow, in the next 72. So it feels like within the next 72, it's like 24 hours, you get a moment with Gemini, and then Gemini goes back in the streets. All right. Dealing with, hold on, another card fell out. Dealing with a Cancer. All right. Cancer is not ready for a commitment, but Cancer definitely doesn't worry about Cancer with abundance here. If it benefits Cancer, Cancer is going to be there for you. Okay, so this feels like beyond the next 72, Capricorn. But for the most part, this Cancer that you're dealing with, commitment is out the picture. Okay, but when it comes to making business moves, money moves, whatever, however you want to say it, get the bag. Yeah. Okay. Basically, what I see here dealing with the Cancer in the next 72, they just want to have fun. So, dealing with the Leo is up in the air. Okay, Leo could be having some health issues. All right. And you may be feeling like Leo is being distant. It's not that. Leo has concerns, personal concerns that they're not ready to share with you. Dealing with the Virgo, listen to your intuition is coming in reverse. All right. So Virgo has definitely been watching you, whether you know it or not. And I'm getting tracking device on your vehicle, something on your phone. I feel like Virgo is closer to you than you think. And I feel like Virgo might pop up on you unexpectedly. It may throw you by surprise, but I'm not seeing you doing anything to where Virgo will be able to say, I was right. I feel like Virgo is getting ready to put themselves in a position where you're going to feel like, okay, this is a possessive situation and it's going to throw up a red flag. My Capricorn is dealing with a Libra, forgiveness. Okay. What are the terms of this forgiveness with a Capricorn dealing with a Libra? What are the terms? What are the terms? The King of Pentacles. Ooh, narcissistic energy. All right, so next 72, Libra is going to tell you what you want to hear because you're their main supply. It is what it is. That's how they feel. That's what I channeled. My Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with a Scorpio. My Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with a Scorpio. My Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with a Scorpio. Meditation brings answers as in reverse. Yes, and let go. Scorpio done already gave you red flags. And I don't know why it's giving me the energy. I'm gonna keep it real, Capricorn. You know how you pray for God to remove a toxic person out of your life? And they do that and you go back to it. That's what this is. And I'm not judging you, Capricorn. So it seems like you're going back to a toxic situation. What is the outcome of this toxic situation? Well, my Capricorn dealing with the Scorpio. What is the outcome? God damn it, the Eight of Swords. Entrapment. This Scorpio is going to put you to the point to where you're going to be so isolated to where how do you get out of the situation? God takes you out of the situation for you to push yourself. And I'm not being hard on you. This is what's coming up, Capricorn. So for some of you Capricorns, it's a pre-warning. You've been removed from the situation. Don't put yourself back in the situations. Others of you, you've put yourself back in a situation and you're like, I need to get out the situation. But now you don't know how. All right. My Capricorn's in the collective, and then that's dealing with the Sagittarius. Within the near future, that's coming inverted. You're trying to force a connection with this Sagittarius. Is Capricorn going to get their way? Is Capricorn going to get their way? Is Capricorn going to get their way? The Page of Cups. You see, so you are looking at potential. But the thing is, the potentials that you see, no one else sees. It's kind of like you trying to convince me, Capricorn, that Sagittarius is a good person for you. And they're not. So what you see, no one else sees. Is Capricorn going to continue the Nine of Wands? Wow. You're going to end up reaching out to this Sagittarius because you want them back in your life. Queen of Wands. Yes, you guys are going to have sex. It goes back to the same old thing. I don't condone DV. And I just feel like, I don't know if you're addicted to toxicity, but this is not your person, my love. Sagittarius is not your person. Moving forward. My Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with a Capricorn like themselves. You have if you believe. Okay, it's a yes. All right, Capricorn. This Capricorn will change when they're ready. The more that you try to embark on trying to give them leadway or some type of nurturing energy, it's like once you take away that nurturing energy from this Capricorn, then the Capricorn will show you what it is that you seek. Okay. It's like you are providing what they're not asking, my love. So do I see something good? I do want you to take back your power and allow Capricorn to impart theirs. Capricorn is basically what I was hearing was, if Capricorn doesn't ask, don't do it. All right, my Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with an Aquarius a year from now. The truth is going to be revealed a year from now. It's your polar opposite. Aquarius is your polar opposite, Capricorn. Something about justice being prevailed. What is the advice for Capricorn dealing with an Aquarius in the next 72? The world. Completion. Oh, wow. A fulfillment. Going with the flow. Brings fulfillment dealing with this Aquarius. So basically, it's just you need to get to know this Aquarius as well as Aquarius. Allow Aquarius to get to know you. Beautiful. I think that's the most positive message that we receive besides I think Aries was good. Yeah. No, Cancer wants to have just a good time. Anywho, my Capricorns in the collective that are dealing with a Pisces, what you don't see is Pisces is all talk. Okay. They will sell you the dream, no action. Okay. And it just seems like their intimacy with their words are so captivating that it just blinds you. And so in the next 72, you're going to realize that you're wasting your time dealing with a Pisces that is in La La Land. I had to say it. Anyway, what other messages do you have for Capricorn in the next 72, please? What other messages do you have for my Capricorn in the next 72? You have Crossroads coming inverted and ex-lover. Whew. And the top of the deck, breakup. So your ex is in the next 72 up in the air, is trying to make a decision if they're going to come towards you or stay with their person. All right. And I feel like you guys have been communicating. Definitely. You've made up your mind on who you want. And it's your ex-lover. And your ex-lover is in a position in the next 72 where they have to make a decision. Are they going to choose you or their person? What other messages do you have for Capricorn? What other messages? This got left behind. I didn't see it. Healthy choices. You need to make healthy choices in the next 72 when it comes to love and life. What other messages? Date. Yeah. You're being asked to date and no commitment. So you're being asked not to settle at this time, Capricorn. Again, what is the message for those who are married? What is the message for those? What you don't see? What? Okay. Renewing vows. I love it. Okay. That's beautiful. All right. Well, congratulations on your renewal of your vows. Are you in the next 72? You're planning to renew your vows. Congratulations. All right. All right. That was there. I won't be stingy. Yeah, the Knight of Swords and Eight of Swords. That was presented in a spread already. All right. What does Capricorn need to focus on in the next 72? All right. Hold on. What does Capricorn's person want to say to them? What does Capricorn's person want to say? Just give me one. Let's just keep it simple. Just keep it simple, please. What does Capricorn's person want to say to them? I felt like it flipped over. What does Capricorn's person want to say? Thank you. What your person wants to say, Capricorn. It says, I wish I can share my good news with you. I'll wait. I wish I can share my good news with you. Capricorn, I don't know if you're occupied by people, places, or things, or this is that ex that has to make a decision. That has to make a decision. Because whoever this is, the good news that's being shared, who's accompanying them, does not uplift the good news, and they wish they could share the good news with you. That is a sword in the heart. When I tell, especially if whoever this person is dealing with, if they help them build them up, if they went through all the struggle for this good news to happen, and they're thinking about you, Capricorn, I'm going to be honest with you. This is not your person. This person is on to the next best thing. They get what they want and they go on to the next best thing. Clarify this. What you don't understand and see is you are the best thing, and it says you are the best thing in my life. My life is not together as it seems. I know what I'm talking about. Now I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm not even gonna channel that. No, I'm not gonna do it. You know why? We're just gonna go ahead and conclude. Let me get an overall direction, message, and an angel message, because I'm not playing with you, Capricorn. You got too much goodness. There go the Emperor coming out again. Something to do with the home, the Queen of Pentacles, not being responsible, being competitive, jealous. Who is you jealous of, Capricorn? You're going to find yourself being jealous? You're trying to find a new way of something? The Hierophant in reverse? Yeah, being a rebel in the next 72, Capricorn. You're being advised not to be a rebel in the next 72 because it is definitely going to slap you in your face. And I got to be honest with you, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, not being responsible, jealousy. And this is what it says. When when reverse, the Queen of Pentacles is telling you to focus on self-care. You may have been spending a lot of time and energy into caring for your family or work. Now is the time to sit back and focus inward, Capricorn. Seek help if you need to help balance all of your responsibilities, whether that's housekeeping, a nanny, or something familiar. So Capricorn, you need to get off your high horse in the next 72. If you need help, ask for help. But I honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't see you asking for help. I'm hearing it's my prerogative. Okay. Oh wow. Give me some transcendence messages for Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like Capricorn needs to be spoiled in some type of way for some reason. But okay. What are the transcendence messages for Capricorn? What are the transcendence messages for my Capricorn? Thank you. Make better decisions. Directed in reverse. You're at a crossroads. Forge good habits. Hold on, there's another card. Right. Yeah. You need to start expressing yourself. If you don't like to write, use your phone. You need, instead of confiding in others, I don't know. Listen, make better decisions. And what I'm seeing with this right here, Capricorn, whatever you do moving forward is going to follow you. Remember something that was being swept under the rug that came out in the healing messages? Coming to the forefront? Oh, Capricorn. What is the angel guide messages for my Capricorn? What is the angel guide message for Capricorn? I think Capricorn, there's some things that's been swept under the rug that you forgot about. And when it's revealed, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? And God said, put it in their hands with your I am messages. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, it's not there no more, but I'm also talking to a Capricorn who probably don't even believe in God. I don't even think you're an atheist. I think you're just a person. You have manifestation, earth, ground here. Healing energy. You're refusing to heal. Refusing. You're grounded in the you're grounded in the version of you who you are now, and you're refusing to change. But your heart wants to change. What you're trying to manifest, who you're trying to manifest with are people, this influence, Capricorn. Your true soul family, or whatever you want to call it, awaits you, but you're not showing up. You're bound. You're bound in some type of way. Others would be Capricorn, you're so numb. You'll be numb for whatever's being revealed that's been hidden, that's been swept under the rug for so long. All right. What is the overall angel guide message? Intuition and downloads. All right. Intuition and downloads. All right. I knew it. Anywho, Capricorn, it says you are a light worker. This means that you have the capacity to bring light to the earth through your presence and purpose. Even though you may feel sensitive and overwhelmed, know that your gifts are stronger now and your psychic muscles are moving. You are being encouraged to look beyond what your physical eyes are showing you. You may want to use what you pick up to plan ahead. If so, it's important to keep your mind and energy focused on the best possible outcome. Be aware of signs and symbols showing up at this time. Your angels are sending you an important message that will help you move forward in your life. Call upon them to help you connect deeply with the spiritual vision that is opening up within you. And I feel like you are refusing to do so. Oh, my Capricorn. You don't want to hear it. I know how it feels. Believe me. You know how many people I've been encouraged? Not just say I can encourage on my own time. It's because that's my gifts. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. And it's like, there's moments where I say, there's many of times, Capricorn, where I've broken down, literally, when I say break down, where it just feels like there's no more life in the body, where I have broken down and I literally ask myself, how is it that I can encourage other people, motivate people, speak life into people, and I can't do it for myself? There has been moments where I don't want to hear positivity. Don't tell me what's right. Don't tell me, and like literally, and I feel like that I'm talking to that Capricorn, because you already know what you need to do. You already see. And it's like, you're just in that space where you just don't want to hear it, nor do you want to see it, nor do you want to experience the present, but it's going to be forced. It's something that's out of your control in the next 72 and moving forward. I love you, Capricorn. What is this shadow energy? Tell me what this shadow energy is. What is this shadow energy? I'm hearing persevere, but what you don't see, the Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. No longer allowing your shadow energy to take control of you. Yes, people can't see what you can see. There's some type of maturity that's coming into place when it comes to your shadow energy. Okay? Your spirit guides are definitely watching you. You're refusing to be under someone's wing. Your guardian angel. Why the influence is trying to devour you. I love you, Capricorn. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Till we meet again.